Republicans finally decided on a nominee to be the new Speaker of the House, a guy who tried to, let's just say, design an overthrow of the actual democracy that elected him. A reporter reminded them of this, posed the question. Here's what happened.
Mr. Johnson, you helped lead the efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. Will you
Oh, gosh.
Next question. 2024. Next question.
Wait a minute. They seemed quite organized when that reporter posed the question. I wonder, before they did the press conference, did somebody say, hey guys, if somebody reminds us that this guy actually created a design to overthrow democracy, we're all going to respond in this way. Let's see it again.
Mr. Johnson, you helped lead the efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. Will you
Oh, gosh.
Next question. 2024. Next question.
They are afraid of mere questions from a reporter. And you think they are going to stand up to, I don't know, an oil tycoon? Maybe a bank executive. How about a billionaire? They have no chance. These individuals are feckless. They are afraid of their own sense of governance. They know good and damn well overthrowing the election was illegal. They know anyone who was a part of it is adversarial and antithetical to what we call democracy. They are opposers of the sentiment of the Constitution that declares this nation to be allegedly a democracy. So let me give you some more background. Put them up. I will tell you who the new leader is for now. It may not last. This person still has to pass a general vote to become speaker. So Tuesday night, House Republicans presented to the public Representative Mike Johnson. You actually know him. You may not remember his name. This is the caucus's new choice for House Speaker, surrounded by a cluster of supporters. Quote, you helped lead the effort to overturn the election results. ABC reporter Rachel Scott posed the question. It's a relevant question. You just put a guy in leadership capacity, perhaps, who attempted to overthrow the government. The Republicans behind him jeered and shouted, shut up. Johnson smiled, shook his head. Next question, he said, as if he's above answering the question. This is an important question. This is not a nothing burger. This is not a distraction. It's important to know if the new potential leader of the House acted in a way that's against federal law, that's against the Constitution, and more importantly, against democracy, meaning people. There's more. At the New York Times explained in a deeply reported story last year, Johnson's arguments had a singular influence. About 3/4 of Republicans supporting Trump's election challenge, the Times noted, quote, relied on the arguments of a low-profile Louisiana congressman, Representative Mike Johnson, the most important architect of the Electoral College objection. On December 9th, Johnson tweeted, quote, President Trump called me this morning to let me know how much he appreciates the amicus brief we are filing on behalf of members of Congress. Indeed, this is the big one. So that's the guy. Donald Trump did, in fact, endorse him. He's the guy Trump endorsed. And Trump does his endorsement this way. He says, you know, I like Mike. I think Mike's a good guy. I don't have a negative word to say about Mike. Letting people know if you choose Mike, I'm not going to make up a name about him. Okay? All right. This guy was the leader for about 2 hours. He was the GOP nominee. before Mike Johnson. So it took only a matter of hours for the freshest GOP nominee for the U.S. House Speaker position to withdraw his own candidacy after House Republicans made quick work out of raising support to nominate him. That's Representative Tom Emmer. He's actually the House Majority Whip, current representative out of Minnesota. He dropped out of the Speaker's race Tuesday after winning the simple top secret majority behind closed doors. Why is that? Well, the dictator, Donald Trump, was not a fan of this fella. He gets a simple majority. Now remember, before they go into the meeting, everyone says, whoever we choose, no matter what, we're going to support them to be the next speaker, period. He gets the simple majority. Everybody says, here, here, we have a leader. Trump says, I don't think you do. We meant everybody but him. So he resigns. They then go back and choose the guy who would have led this nation into the abyss as their leader. This is about as serious as it gets on every single front imaginable. We will bring you updates as they come.